Hello viewers, welcome to my channel. I'm Hashim Ali Khan here. Presently I am giving the lectures on the subject Financial Accounting 1. In this subject the topic going on is rectification of errors. I have prepared so many videos on problems of rectification of errors. Hope my regular viewers have already watched and got a command on this chapter called rectification of errors. Normally it's a difficult chapter comparatively if you compare to other chapters because every problem will be a unique problem. So if you have not watched the earlier problems, I suggest you to go to the playlist, select the subject Financial Accounting 1. In that Financial Accounting 1, select the topic Rectification of Errors. You watch the complete video on introduction, theoretical part of rectification of errors. Then starting short problems and first main problem, if you watch that video, definitely the remaining videos, the remaining problems, you don't find much difficulty. So if you joined in the middle, then definitely it will be difficult for you to understand. That's what I want to say from my side. Now, if you want the complete command, just follow my guidelines. So first time if you're watching my channel, I suggest you again to go to the playlist. I have uploaded a number of subjects videos like advanced accounting, financial accounting, cost accounting, corporate accounting, then business statistics, financial management, investment management. So many videos I've uploaded. Select your subject, watch the video, increase your knowledge, command on the subjects. Now before starting the problem, next problem, that is problem number 9. I hope the viewers have already got the hard copy of the problems which I have provided in the link under my description. So take a hard copy of the problems which are provided in the link under my description and keep it ready before watching the video. Now I am going to start the next problem, that is problem number 9. Now see the problem. The accountant of Elixir Emporium could not agree the trial balance of his concern as on 31st December 2013. So accountant Mr. Elixir Emporium. So excess credit of rupees 14,400 was placed to a suspense account. The trial balance is out. With rupees 14,400 is the difference in debit and credit column. The credit column is having more. The excess credit is 14,400. So we will take the suspense account debit balance. Because debit side it is short, it is less. Credit side it is more by 14,400. So we will take the suspense account debit balance 14,400. So starting our suspense account shows a debit balance of 14,400. Now later on, by January 2014, the following errors has been noticed. A, B, C, D. Four errors have been noticed in the month of January. And rectify, pass the rectifying entries in respect of the above and prepare the suspense account. Just like the previous problem, we have to pass the rectifying entries and then we have to make the suspense account. If we have solved all the if they have corrected all the entries regarding the errors, then definitely the suspense account will get closed. Now, first error. What is the first error? There was a totaling error on the credit side of bank column of cash book. In cash book, we have bank column. On the credit side of the bank column, the total disclosed was 38,000 as against the correct total of 36,000. So on the credit side of the cash book, bank column, the actual total was 36,000 only. Actual correct total is 36,000, but the accountant has committed the error. He has taken a total of 38,000. That means credit side by mistake he has totaled 38,000. The correct amount is 36,000. So how much more he has taken? 2,000 rupees more he has taken on the credit side of bank column, bank account. Now in order to remove that excess credit, we have to debit. We have to debit. Which account we have to debit? Bank account. So by mistake, instead of taking 36,000, the accountant has taken the total 38,000 on the credit side. To remove the excess 2,000 rupees credit, we have to debit the bank account. So entry will be bank account debtor to suspense account. Bank account debtor to suspense account. How much? 2,000. One error rectified. Second, while posting in the sales account from the sales day book, 13,000 has been entered as 23,000. Sales day book is a subsidiary book. periodically we'll calculate the total of the subsidiary book and post it to the sales account. From sales book total, we'll post it to the sales account. So while making the posting to sales account, the accountant has taken 23,000. Actual total is 13,000. So how much excess he has taken? 10,000 rupees more he has taken on the credit side of sales account. Sales always will show credit balance. So sales books total will be transferred on the credit side of sales account. So on the credit side of sales account, instead of 13,000, he has taken 23,000. So how much excess he has taken? 10,000 rupees more he has taken on the credit side of sales account. So to cancel that 10,000, we have to debit the sales account. Because credit side, we have taken 10,000 more. To remove that 10,000 more, we have to debit the sales account. So rectifying entry will be sales account data to suspense account. Sales account data to suspense account, 10,000. Now third one, rupees 1,300 being repairs to building. Rupees 1,300 being repairs to building had been wrongly credited to building account. Had been wrongly credited to building account. By mistake, building account is credited. To cancel, we debit the building. To cancel, we debit the building account. So by mistake, we have taken on the credit side of building account. To remove that, we have to debit the building. First error, we are rectifying, debit the building account. Secondly, repairs account should have been debited, because when we have incurred some expenditure on repairs, repairs should be debited. But instead of debiting repair, he has credited building account. Instead of debiting repair account, he has credited building account. The building account we have debited. Now repair account also you debit, because we have not debited. The repairs account debited, building account debited. Both the accounts should be debited. Repairs account should be debited because actually repairs should be debited. It was not debited earlier. Building account to be debited because by mistake building account was credited. So entry, rectifying entry will be repairs account data or building account data to suspense account. Repairs account data or building account data to suspense account. Building account data 1,300, repairs account data 1,300 to suspense account 2,600. Now last error, rupees 200 being miscellaneous income received was omitted to be posted in ledger account. Rupees 200 received as miscellaneous income. So entry will be cash account data to miscellaneous income account. So miscellaneous income should be credited by rupees 200, but it was omitted. It was not credited. Miscellaneous income account was not credited. Now we credit it. Miscellaneous income account will credit it. So debit should be given to suspense account. So entry will be suspense account data to miscellaneous income. Suspense account data to miscellaneous income 200. That's all. So all the errors we have rectified. Now we have to make the suspense account. Now see here. Suspense account I have prepared here. Debit side to balance brought down, opening balance is 14,400 given in the problem. The accountant has seen that trial balance is not agreeing. Excess credit 14,400. It is given in the problem. Excess credit given in the trial balance is 14,400. When excess credit is given, the suspense account will show debit balance. So debit side I have written to balance brought down, opening 14,400. Now we'll post all the rectifying entries. The first rectifying entry, bank account data to suspense account. Suspense account is credited. So I am writing here by bank. By bank, how much? 2,000. Second entry, sales account data to suspense account. The suspense account is credited by sales. How much? 10,000. Now third entry, building account data, repairs account data to suspense account. The suspense account is credited. So credit side by building, by repairs. Building how much? 1,300 and here also 1,300. Last entry we have to post. Suspense account debtor to miscellaneous income. Suspense account debtor to miscellaneous income. So suspense account should be debited to miscellaneous income. Miscellaneous income 200. That's all. We have posted all the entries. If all the errors are over, then definitely the suspense account will get closed. Now we'll see, is there any balance left in suspense account or is it closed? So debit side you can see 14,600. We are getting a total of 14,600 on the debit side. Credit side 2,000 plus 10,000 plus 1,300 plus 1,300. 14,600. Both the sides equal 14,600. It means that these are the only errors in the books of account. After rectifying these errors, the suspense account automatically will get closed. That's all. So this is the end of problem number 9. Come on students, now we'll start the next problem, that is problem number 10. See carefully, it's problem number 10. A ledger keeper of Acharya and company could not agree the trial balance. He transferred the amount of rupees 296 being excess of debit side total. Excess of debit side total. That means the trial balance is not agreeing and debit side is more. Debit side is more. So credit side is short. So that credit side shortage amount that will be transferred to suspense account. Now in this problem, suspense account shows a credit balance. Suspense account shows a credit balance of rupees 296. So in suspense account, we will take credit side by balance brought down, opening balance 296. Now, the errors are given 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pass necessary journal entries and prepare the suspense account in the books of Acharya and company. Exactly similar to the previous problem, we have to pass the rectifying entries and after completing it, we have to make the suspense account. Now, see carefully, the first error. First error is, what is the first error? Sales book was overcast by rupees 300. Sales book is a subsidiary book in which all credit sales are recorded. Periodically, the total of sales book will be transferred to sales account in the ledger. Sales account always shows a credit balance. So sales account credit side, there is overcasting of 300 rupees. Overcasting means taken more. So sales account credit side was taken more by rupees 300. Overcast means more taken. So sales account credit side 300 rupees more taken. So now we debit sales account. To cancel it, we have to debit the sales account. Entry will be sales account debtor to suspense account. Sales account debtor to suspense account. 300 error rectified. Because we have taken more on credit side, so now we debit it. Next, purchase of furniture worth rupees 615 was passed through purchaser's book. Actually, when furniture is purchased, it should not be recorded in purchaser's book. Because purchaser's book records only goods purchased on credit, not furniture. Furniture is an asset. When asset is purchased, asset account debtor to supplier. When asset is purchased, asset account debtor to supplier. When goods are purchased, purchaser's account debtor to supplier. See the difference. If you purchase asset, debit the asset. If you purchase goods, debit purchaser's account. Here furniture is purchased. So instead of debiting furniture account, purchaser's account was debited. It was passed through the purchaser's book. So by mistake, purchaser's account was debited. Now we credit purchaser's account. Because in purchases, by mistake, we have taken on debit side. Now we credit it. The purchase account will be credited. Which account was not debited? Furniture account, because we have purchased the furniture. We have purchased the furniture and we have not debited furniture. So now we debit furniture account and credit purchases account. Furniture account should have been debited because we have purchased furniture. It was not debited. Now we debit. By mistake, purchase account was debited. Now we credit it. So rectifying entry will be furniture account debtor to purchases account. Suspense account will not come here. Now, an amount of rupees 55 received from Messrs. Shah and Company. An amount of rupees 55 received from Messrs. Shah and Company. The entry will be cash account debtor to Shah and Company. 55 was posted to their account as 550. By mistake, the accountant has taken to the credit of Shah and Company 550. So actually Shah and Company should be credited by only 55. But instead of 55, he was credited by 550. So more amount. How much excess amount? 550 minus 55. You will get 495. 550 minus 55, you will get 495. So 495 excess credit has been given to Shah and Company. Now Shah and Company will be debited. Because we want to remove the excess credit given. Excess credit given to Shah and Company. How much excess? 495. We want to remove 495. So debit side. Shah and Company debit side we have to take 495. So entry will be Shah and Company account debtor to suspense account. Shah and Company account debtor to suspense account 495. Next error. Purchase return book total on the folio was carried forward as 221. Instead of 112. Purchase return book is a subsidiary book. The total of purchase return book will go to purchase return account in the ledger. Purchases will show debit balance. Purchase returns will show credit balance. Purchase return account will show credit balance. So credit side, instead of taking 112, by mistake we have taken 221 excess amount. 112 is the right amount, but by mistake we have taken 221. So how much excess? 109. 109 rupees excess amount we have taken in purchase return account, credit side. So in order to remove the excess credit, we have to debit. We have to debit the purchase return account. So entry will be purchase return account debtor to suspense account. Purchase return account debtor to suspense account. How much? 221 minus 112. Instead of taking on credit side 112, by mistake we have taken 221. 109 rupees more we have taken on the credit side of purchase return. So debit side we will take 109. Purchase return account debtor to suspense account. Last, next one. Cash sales of rupees 1,235 entered in the cash book correctly, but posted to the sales account as 235. Cash sales. The entry for cash sales is cash account debtor to sales account. So cash account should be debited, sales account should be credited. There is no error in cash account. Cash account was correctly debited by 1,230. 1,230. But sales account was not credited by 1,235. Sales account by mistake was credited only by 235. Only by 235. That means now sales account should be credited by 1,000. Instead of 1,235, sales account was credited only by 235. One was ignored, omitted, forgot to take. So now sales account should be credited by 1,000. Which account should be debited? Suspense account. So suspense account debtor to sales account 1,000. Rectified. Now last one. Rest of the difference was due to a wrong total in the salaries ledger. There is a mistake in the salaries ledger. How much was the mistake? Not given in the problem. It is saying rest of the difference. Whatever difference will get in suspense account. Whatever difference will get in suspense account, that difference is on account of salaries ledger. Now we'll find out how much is the difference in suspense account. Then only we can pass the entry, rectifying entry. How much is the difference in suspense account? Suspense account we have taken. In the first line of the problem, it is given the trial balance is out. Excess debit. It is given excess debit. When excess debit is there is a shortage on the credit side. So that shortage we have put under suspense account. So suspense account shows credit balance. So suspense account credit side by balance brought down 296 opening. That is given in the problem. Now we'll make all posting. The first entry is sales account data to suspense account. So suspense account is credited by sales 300. First entry posted. Second entry is furniture to purchases, but suspense account is not there. Ignore. Then Shah and Company to suspense. So suspense account is credited by Shah and Company 495. Next entry, purchase return account data to suspense account. The suspense account is credited by purchase return 109. Next entry, suspense account data to sales. Suspense account is debited to sales 1000. All the entries we have passed except the last one. Now we'll find out how much is the difference in the suspense account. Now you can see credit side 296 plus 300 plus 495 plus 109. Total 1200 rupees I am getting. 1200 rupees I am getting the total on the credit side. From 1200 rupees deduct 1000. So minus 1000 we get 200. So this 200 rupees is on account of salaries. So debit side to salaries balancing figure 200. Which account I have debited here? Suspense account is debited. Suspense account is debited. So now I will write the entry suspense account data to salaries account. To salaries account 200. That's all. We have passed the entry. Suspense account is closed. So this is the end of problem number 10. Come on students. Now see the 11th problem. I am reading out the 11th problem. Rectify the following errors by using suspense account. In this problem we are not required to make the suspense account. We have to rectify the following errors by using suspense account. By using suspense account. Then A, B, C, D, E, F. So 6 points are given. Each point we will discuss and find out what is the rectifying entry. Now rectification of errors using suspense account. The first error given in the problem is goods sold to Ram rupees 175 were not posted to his account. Goods sold to Ram. Entry will be Ram account data to sales. The sales account was correctly posted, but Ram account should have been debited but not debited. Forgot to debit Ram account. So now we debit Ram account. Because Ram account was not debited, now we debit Ram account. So credit should be given to suspense account. So entry will be Ram account data to suspense account 175. That's all. Error rectified. Next. Purchases book total was overcast by 400. The total of purchases book will be transferred to purchase account. The purchase account always shows a debit balance. So on debit balance, debit side of purchase account, there is overcast. Overcast means taken more. So purchases account, debit side was taken more. So now we credit it. Now we credit the purchase account. Because in purchases account, debit side overcast. So credit side we take. So purchase account will be credited. Suspense account will be debited. So entry will be suspense account data to purchases account. 2 errors rectified. Third, sales book total was undercast by 53. Sales book total. Sales book is a subsidiary book. Periodically the total of sales book will be transferred to sales account. Sales account will show credit balance. Always sales account will show credit balance. So on credit side there is undercast. Undercast means taken less. The credit side of sales account has been taken less amount. How much less amount? 53. Now we credit. Now we credit it. Because we have taken less amount on credit side, now we take it on the credit side. So sales account will be credited. So which account will be debited? Suspense account. So entry will be suspense account data to sales. Suspense account data to sales 53. Next error. Purchase return book total was undercast by rupees 60. Purchase return book. The total of purchase return book will be posted to purchase return account. And purchase return account always will show credit balance. Remember, purchases will show debit balance. Purchase returns will show credit balance. So purchase return account credit side there is undercast. There is undercast. Undercast means taken less. We have taken less amount on credit side of purchase return account. Now we credit. Now we credit purchase return account by rupees 16. The purchase return account is credited. So which account should be debited? Suspense account should be debited. The rectifying entry, suspense account debtor to purchase return account. Suspense account debtor to purchase return account. Next, cash received from Govind rupees 111 was posted to his account as 1111. Actually, cash received from Govind, entry will be cash account debtor to Govind account. Now, Govind account should have been credited by 111. Actual amount paid is 111. But by mistake, his account is credited by 1111. How much extra we have taken? 1000 rupees more we have credited to Govind. Now, in order to remove that 1000, we have to debit Govind account. Because on credit side, we have taken more amount. How much excess amount we have taken? 1000 rupees more amount we have taken on credit side. So that 1000 we debit to Govind account. So Govind account debtor 1000 to suspense account. Govind account debtor to suspense account 1000. Error rectified. Last one, cash paid to Ranga 770 was posted to his account as 170. Cash paid to Ranga, the entry will be Ranga account debtor to cash. Cash paid to Ranga. The Ranga account debtor to cash. The Ranga account should have been debited by 770. But by mistake, his account was debited by 170. Only 170 we have debited. Actually, we have to debit 770. So how much less amount we have debited? 600. 770 minus 170. 600 rupees less amount we have debited to Ranga. Now that 600 rupees now we debit to Ranga account. So Ranga account debtor 600 to suspense account 600. Ranga account debtor 600 to suspense account 600. That's all. Error rectified. This is the end of problem number 11. So far we have completed 11 problems on this rectification of errors. Hope my regular viewers have already got good command on watching these videos. So I told you again and again, every video I am telling, this chapter is a little bit difficult. Until and unless you are strong on journal entries, it will be difficult for you to understand. So have a good command on the journal entries, and in one glance itself, you may not be able to understand. Watch the video again and again, twice, thrice, definitely you can get it. Don't leave it in choice, that in examination we can in choice, we can just ignore it. In examination you can ignore, but what about the real life? When you go for a job, when you are in a position, you may have to solve this type of problems, then how you can be able to avoid it? So it is always better to take it as a challenge. When anything is difficult, take it as a challenge and try to understand it. So if you are satisfied with my lecture, then give a like to the video. Share it, subscribe it, and give your comment. We'll continue this in the next video, the next